Hello, I'm Luan Mei and you're watching MusicUmpire. Make sure I'm in your playlist. This is Would Be Better. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Would be better if you could say my name and I could feel it coming through the rain. Would be better if you could always fly on another skies, and to see your face and all these places. Oh, we're falling apart. Oh, would be better, better than no. Would be better, to be worse if I could see you smiling while the rain just falls. Would be real or would be wrong? I'm changing like the weather. Oh, you know me, so oh, you know me, so die. Would be better if I could feel life right inside my heart just aching. Would be better to keep myself away from danger. Doing it in vain if I just want you holding me so tight. Or would be better, better than no. Would be better, to be worse if I could see you smiling while the rain just falls. Would be real or would be wrong? I'm changing like the weather. Oh, you know me, so oh, you know me, so hold my hand and let it flow. It's not that hard. There's no much stuff I much learn to make things right. It would be better, to be worse if I could see you smiling while the rain just falls. Would be real or would be wrong? I'm changing like the weather. Oh, you know me, so oh, you know me, so oh, would be better, oh, would be better, no.
I would describe myself as a very colorful and shiny artist, probably. Cheerful too. And so my music just reflects who am I and how I am. I also don't like to, let's say, put my music into genres, just put them into boxes. I think music is way more like on a spectrum, so it just depends on the mood, depends on what happened, depends what did I listen to the last time I listened to music. I'm just gonna write something a bit more funky or a bit more poppy or jazzy or soul-y or a bit more indie. I have to say, in my inside, I'm a very super indie kid, but I'm just a mix of everything, super, like, you know, full of colors, shapes and sounds. nobody in my family is a musician, but all of them are in love with music, and flamenco was the main thing that has been in my life since forever. And I was always very musical. Like, if I was not a musician, I would be a dancer probably. So I just wanted to play the guitar. My mom had a guitar hidden at home, and one day when I was like 12, I asked her like, "Mom, can you just bring it downstairs? Can you bring it downstairs?" And she just brought it downstairs. It was a bit out of tune. It was like almost rotten. And I just started playing. And that's how I basically started. Then, you know, music lessons, conservatoire, and here I am, 10 years later. I don't have any kind of pattern to follow. Just depends on the mood, but I normally first write melody. I'm a more like melodic and like instrumental, more songwriter than an actual writer. So I normally first start with writing chord progression that I like. I start jamming. Like, all my songs come from experimenting and improvising, literally, with myself. So I just start like with a chord progression that I like, and then I start just like humming a melody and improvising, and then when I like it, I just record it with my phone, and then I add lyrics to it, and that's it. I have to say I'm obsessed with Parcels, which are an amazing band from Australia. They are like funky retro disco band, super cool. Shannon and the Clams is one of the most current ones, thanks to my bassist Sam. They're a current band. They sound like from the 50s, 40s, like very surfy vibes, more or less. I would say Tash Sultana is always there, you know, that kind of vibes. Milky Chance definitely is one of my main influences. They are amazing, from Germany, amazing duo. And John Mayer is always there, John Frusciante too. And I think that's all for now. Yeah, I think my main inspiration can be my dad. I think he's always been there, and we are very similar. We've got a very similar kind of soul, and he's mad in love with music, you know. So I think my main inspiration is like my dad, and my mom on the other side is like on now. For me, it's like, I don't know, someone I have to protect and always to like follow. They've always been supporting me till death, you know, like it's crazy. Probably my parents and my siblings, you know, we are a very big family, and we are all so different. Like, all of them inspire me. We've got sports brothers, I've got sister, she's a painter, and my dad is into sports too, and my mom is a nurse. Like, we are always like super mixed, and I'm the musician one. So I would say literally my family is my main inspiration. I would love to collab with Tom Misch and Parcels, Milky Chance and Tom Misch and John Mayer and Tash Sultana. Yeah. Mainly kind of sharing a message of freedom and of just being whoever you are, you know, and living real life for real, you know, like especially nowadays, though, everybody's like on the screens constantly, you know. I'm writing a lot of stuff about that, and also making visible some kind of stories, you know, like can be like stories about mental health, which is a very current thing, and I think it's still a bit taboo to talk about, and just like make it more natural and like visible, as well as, for example, I don't know, like any kind of love, you know, also making visible different stories that are a bit like hidden on the side and making people happy. I love making music and I love playing music. So yeah, I would like to change the world if it's just 1%. My main idea at the moment is to record an EP. So it's gonna take a long time of savings, but I really want to work on it. I want to, first of all, release way more music and play. I just want to play. I want to play in as many places as possible. I want to play with my band around Brighton, in London. I would love to play in Madrid, my hometown, whatever. I would love to release an EP, release more music, and then after that, tour around as much as I can, yeah. You can find me, like, you know, currently online, we're everywhere. You can find me on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Instagram, Facebook. Am I missing something? iTunes, yeah, YouTube too. So everywhere you can find me as @It's Luan Mei, and you'll see me around. I'm even on Google. So if you just Google Luan Mei, I'm there.